Premier Mark Brantley has reiterated his view that the Citizenship by Investment program, as it is currently operating, is unsustainable and that the federal government should begin looking at tapping into the wealth of current economic citizens. Premier Brantley was asked about the future of the CBI at his latest press conference earlier this week, in light of revelations by the Prime Minister that there are over 50,000 St. Kitts Nevis economic citizens.
I do not believe that the Citizenship by Investment in its current form is sustainable. Yes, it has lasted since 1984, but for a very long time St. Kitts Nevis had a monopoly, certainly in the Caribbean. We now have other players: Grenada, St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica. We have other factors at work. The EU, for example, has become very hostile to such programs. In fact, just yesterday I saw a report, because there's an ongoing case which I'm urging the media to follow, of the EU against Malta, going through the courts in Europe at the moment, because the EU is trying to shut down the program in Malta. Cyprus, as we know, has already closed down its program. That might have been due to other reasons, because that program was fraught with fraud and corruption, and so they shut it down. I feel, and if Mr. Huey were to have regard to my budget presentations of the last 2 years, especially my budget presentation in 2022, that is December of 2022, I raised the concern then that St. Kitts and Nevis was too dependent on citizenship by investment. And I offered some suggestions to the government of Prime Minister Drew that we move with alacrity to diversify our economy.
The Premier said for the CBI to go to the next level, an agency should be created to interface directly with economic citizens.
Yes, CBI is going to continue to play a role, but since so much about it is outside our control, that we move with alacrity to reform. And this is what I recommended to him and to the nation, and I will do so now again. One, since we have over 50,000 economic citizens, they all have something in common. The vast majority of them are wealthy. Why not develop next door or in conjunction with our Citizenship by Investment unit a bespoke agency whose sole responsibility is to engage with our economic citizens? Certainly the Citizenship by Investment unit already has all their details. They had to do extensive due diligence to get the passport in the first place. They know how to reach them, how to contact them. Why have we not formulated a plan to encourage those people to visit, to come, to invest?
Prime Minister Dr. Terrance Drew announced recently that a conference will be held next month targeting economic citizens, encouraging them to visit St. Kitts and Nevis with a view of investing in the country. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.